everybody, and welcome along. We are back on the Realism experiment this evening. Yeah, quite an exciting day today. But before we get into this, let's say hello to everyone in chat. So hello to Ninja's Best Mate 123 over on Twitch. To Alexander Lewis on YouTube, along with Honda XR, welcome along. I am a dank meme, welcome along. Michael Polarin, welcome along. Wesley Carley, welcome along. Massey Man 123, welcome along. Ralph Laurie, welcome along. Matthew Graham, welcome along. Wesley Carley, welcome along. Truff Gaming, welcome along. Summer Farm Estates and Jimmy Does Gaming, welcome along. Who else have we got in here? And Thomas Bright, welcome along. So, and Terrier, welcome along. And The Little Farm, welcome along. And Bunny Warren, welcome along. I think that is everybody for now. So yeah, as you can see, the days are getting shorter. It's 3 minutes past 8. So as we're starting at dawn, we are a little bit later. The other thing, as we feared last time, and we need to sort it, we need to get it bailed up this morning, is, thank you for the host phased out one. You are awesome. Look at this. The rain has decimated our straw. We're going to get next to nothing off here, which is utterly heartbreaking. But we're going to go and get what we do have. We're going to get it bailed up. But we're going to do it this morning while we can't do anything else. And hopefully we're going to tackle Field 9 once we get rid of the issue with our with the rain. Of course, we got a new TW25. We're going to get that working today. But the thing we're going to get going first is the case. Thank you for the host, Trap. You're awesome. Right, we haven't got anything on the back of this. No, we need to go and get our baler, which I think is down at the couch. Yeah, I didn't realise how excited I got until I watched it back. Hello, Simulation for the Nation. Welcome along. I'm good, thank you, Ralph. If you guys haven't checked out Simulation for the Nation yet, I highly recommend his channel. So much so that I'm doing a series with him. So you will only see half of corporate contracting if you are not subscribed to one or t'other of us. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, my reaction seems to have gone down well. My reaction went down so well with everybody. Even Daggerwin commented on it. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think my reaction went down quite well, which I'm quite happy about. I didn't realise I'd got that excited. Oh. There we go. Yeah, FS19 news is utterly fantastic. John Deere coming into the game can only be a good thing. It's only going to get farm sim more exposure and get the game doing better and more successful, which we like to see for farm sim. Right, where is my baler? I think it's parked in... Oh no, it was parked there before. Where's the baler? Did I put it in this shed? Okay. BF has lost the baler. Where are you? There it is. Oh no. It's back up at the main farm. Yeah, a very nice surprise. I think Class... I've said it all along. I think Class is going to be in the game. I think they're holding Class back for FarmCon. Make the big splash with John Deere at E3. And then Class, which is a very popular brand among those who play Farm Sim. Yeah. Bring that up at FarmCon. And then you've got all the big brands. Which is, after all, what their press release says. So, you and me both, Adam. You and me both. I was astounded that John Deere is in the game. I never thought that was going to be possible. Not at all. Hello, Doggy G. Welcome along. Read your first comment. Why aren't I driving a John Deere? Because I'm not feeling the need to chase views. And because we have 6,418 pounds. Hello, Paul Sinclair. Welcome along. And I don't have a John Deere. Well, I suppose the 7810 possibly would be a good one. But yeah, no hint of it at all. Yeah, that's a John Deere. Oh wow. Yeah, it was the bit that I very nearly swore after that and caught myself, thankfully. Right, let's get this wet and miserable straw up. Oh, I am so annoyed about this straw. Yeah, the big thing actually, the announcement is one thing, but the excitement for me in the lead up to a new farm sim game is that weekly update, that weekly showing of what equipment is adding to the game and things like that. And this year I want to try and make some videos that sort of highlights that stuff, because I love that bit. I would ask you guys to please watch them, because they will be out later than everybody else who will do one of those videos, because of course I am at work during the day normally. So yeah, look at this. This is going to be really bad. There is next to none of this straw left. Okay, Michael. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's all kinds of depressing, that is. I'll be amazed if we get one bale off the headlands. Oh, I might just abandon this job, because this is not worth it. What's yours? This is. Ah, thank you, Michael. Which reminds me, actually, I have been considering this for a while. So, there you go. Cotton will be fun, yes. And actually, my new series, which unfortunately didn't get to launch today because at 1 o'clock last night, 1 o'clock last night, my new save game for the new series got wiped by Farming Simulator. Oh, no, not quite. That's alright, Michael. As I said, you impressed me with how you handled yourself in Daggerwind's stream. And you've been impressing me how you handled yourself in STFN's. So I think it's only right. Come on. There's got to be some more straw here. Oh, have I lifted? I've lifted it. There we go. Right, we're going to have to lift it again and move out of the way. I hadn't got that far, Buddy Warren. Basically, I needed to start it again because the reason it crashed during the save and the reason it had issues was because I must have put a fairly dodgy mod in there. Which, yeah, so, no, there it is. So, yeah, that's what killed the save game more than anything, I think, was the dodgy mod I had in there. And as a result, it's, yeah, it just killed the game. So, yeah, starting from scratch, resetting it up, and it'll be better this time. What I'm really after is a a Massey Ferguson 8140, or that sort of one, of that kind of era. I'd really love an old tractor like that. I cannot find a decent one. I see Jack Swift's been working on one that's quite nice. But yeah, I cannot find one at all. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you very much. Oh, sub goal. Thank you. It's the one thing I forgot to change. We are heading for 70. I'm amazed. So every stream. So I stream roughly every 2 days. Apart from Tuesday to Friday, obviously. And I'm putting the sub goal up each stream by 50 subs. It's that kind of numbers, which is fantastic. What it does mean is at the moment I'm on course, or we're on course for 6K subs by beginning of next week, which is something special. Right, I think I need to start going the other way around the field because it kind of is a decreasing circle. There we go. Thank you, Ralph. This is one of those really demoralising jobs. We are scrounging single bales around the field. We've got 1 bale off this field so far. 10k by FS19. Oh, I would love that, Summer Farm Estates. I don't think so. You never know. Actually, do you know what? I think that depends. That depends on whether I am a Giants media partner. I think if they give me a media partnership, I think we can be 10k by FS19. If not, then we'll see how we go. Is that seat made out of wood? Yeah, single bale off here so far. There's nothing. I reckon we'll get about 6 bales out of this field. I'm finding it hard to even see where these little... I think we're just... The headland is a bust. There's some on the far side, but there is nothing on this side. Right, I have a small person to go deal with. I will be back in a moment. Please don't go anywhere.
Aren't you tired of living on the outside? Don't you want to live without hindsight? 'Cause our future looks so bright now. So don't you ever let go, no. It looks illusion has lost its cause. Dead when you took away my breath. Face the storm that's coming down. The ceiling lights still linger. Wake me up when we've been bound. I tried to pull the trigger.
My apologies for that brief interlude. Right. Thank you everybody for sticking with me. Yeah, it will make the console players very... Not least because it doesn't just open up John Deere on consoles, it opens up the possibility of John Deere mods on consoles as well. Not for FS17, needs to really stress that. There is no John Deere mod. For FS17, no John Deere mods on consoles. Even with this announcement. But yeah, it does mean going forward in FS19, more mods will be available for consoles. I'm from a point of view of it being good for the game. I think it's a 9. I think it's massive as far as the game is concerned. Northern State. For me personally, I already have pretty much all the tractors I wanted in the game. Thank you, Corbin99. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, exactly. I think it's great for the game more than anything. And thank you for following Corbin as well. Welcome to the VFN over on Twitch. Oh, we've almost got another bale out of this field, and I think the combine may be in the way. Although, to be perfectly honest, it's not worth moving it. There we go. This really is a hide and seek of straw. Except David Brown. Well, yeah, no, okay, yeah, true. I'm not ever expecting David Brown in the game as standard, though. Hey, Stan the Man, welcome along. Oh, we have a full... That's our second bale. This is so pitiful. Yes, John Deere is coming to console for Farming Simulator 19, David Brentnell. John Deere will be on consoles, which is awesome. Hello, Massey FMF team. Welcome along. Right, I think that is pretty much all of the straw we're going to get off the headlands. I don't think there's much more. Go. Can't wait for FS19. Yeah. Oh. Am I ploughing this field? No, we shouldn't need to plough this time, thankfully. We do have our new TW25, which we are going to get cultivating. That's going to cultivate. That's going to cultivate this field actually next. Once we got this finished. Thank you for subscribing, Joseph. Welcome to the BFN. Wow, 62 people in here. Awesome. Thank you, everybody who is watching. Hey, Farmer Klein and the Pro Farming Gamer, or Pro Farmer Gamer, welcome along. Pentium graphics. Lenovo Idea Center with the Intel Pentium graphics card. I don't, to be honest. We have no idea at the moment what the system requirements for FS19 are going to be. Higher than FS17. So if your computer is just barely running FS17, I would say you're going to need a higher powered one for 19. Beyond that, I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, wow. There is no... I think we're going to be... You know what? We're going to be lucky to get 6 bales off this field. Hello, Luke Wilson. We are just aimlessly driving around this at the moment. I'm half tempted just to say to hell with it and cultivate what little straw there is here in. VFN. VFN stands for the Virtual Farmer Network. Although I'm kind of thinking possibly Virtual Farmer Nation. There we go. Any new crops on FS19? So yes, the two that confirmed today are cotton, which is awesome. I love the idea of cotton coming into the game. I will be doing... I'm going to have to do some more American maps in FS19 because it's the only way I'm going to take advantage of both sugarcane and cotton. And then, of course, we have oats confirmed as well, which oats is a no-brainer to me. Absolutely, that should have been in a while ago. So, yeah, that will be awesome. Oh, wow. Wow, 70 people in here. Hello, everybody in the stream tonight. You are all fantastic. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very, very much. Especially as all I'm doing is clearing up the meager scraps of straw that we have left following last live stream's rains. As we basically we're killing a little bit of time. Because we're waiting for the wet crop icon to disappear, because we can get the T-dub out doing its work when that happens, and we can also finish off the bottom of the field with the combine when that happens. So yeah, I might get the T-dub started in here before we finish doing the harvesting. If I can keep the bales to the bottom half of the screen, we should be able to finish the harvesting, get the bales collected up, and everything before we need to do things. How do you think you look after the horses? I think that's part of the reason why oats have been added. I think you're going to feed... well, actually, I didn't think that. I would have realised that earlier. That would have been cool. But yeah, as somebody suggested, I think you're going to feed oats to the horses. To me, that makes sense. Hello, Gamer Dragon. Welcome along. If you haven't checked out Gamer Dragon's channel, please do. He is a fantastic YouTuber. Right, what I'm going to do... I've got to reverse this up a little bit further. There we go. Whoop. Forwards. There we go. Oh. Whoa. Oh, man. It's one of those nights. Will we continue corporate contacting into FS19? As I've said, and I think as STFN might have said as well, but I don't want to speak for him. If people are interested in us continuing corporate contracting into FS19, we may well do that. Especially if people are still watching it at that point. Whether it will still be called corporate contracting, whether it will be a different name or something like that, We have had, in fact, yes, we have had early discussions about what we would do for corporate contracting in FS 19. So we will see. It may go on to a map that is unpopular at the moment. Thank you for subscribing, Malcolm Quinn. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, I agree with that, STFM. Wait and see. We will see how we do. We'll see if you guys aren't sick of it by the time FS 19 comes out. And if that's the case, ST simulation for, oh yes, SFTN, sorry. I should be getting that right. That's appalling. Yeah, I hope the Grays mod is in it. Yeah, the map that I should have started today, that has the Grays mod in it, of course, and I'm massively looking forward to that. Yes, good. Wow. What's my name? Strange you should ask that. There is an entire live stream dedicated to that. I would direct you in that direction of that. That would be your place to go to find out my real name. It is a live stream that is called What's My Name. Thank you, Summer Farm Estates. There we go. Now I'm going to pick the thing up, because I didn't realise I hadn't got that headland then. But we still have the wet crop icon. There we are. And down. Are there any maps with grade? Yes, there are. So, the Emerald Coast, which is the map on which my new series is happening, which hopefully will start on Thursday, but I might leave until next week now. If I can't get it set up. I need to get the time to set it up properly after last night's disaster. Yeah, what we will do is that has the Grays mod on it, so I'm looking forward to that. Immensely looking forward to that. That is big on my wish list for FS19, is something like the Grays mod. My only worry about it is, unless it's an idea that Giants have had for a while, I doubt we'll see it in FS19. It would be cool, but I don't think we're going to. I am just scraping the barrel with this. This really is desperation for as much. The trouble is, we need all the straw we can get, so I need to do this. I have to do this in order to, well, partly because we haven't got anything else to do anyway. Where's that? Killing time waiting for us. Yeah, basically. Hello, Leo Yates. Okay. Hopefully, Seasons will be part of FS19 as standard, Bunny Warren. I would love to see Seasons implemented as standard. It's one of those things that they kind of need to do, simply because I believe Cattle and Crops might have Seasons. Something Seasons-wise doing. I know there are other farm sim games are certainly looking at instigating Seasons type stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things I think farm sim needs to do in order to keep itself going. Are there going to be any UK maps for FS19? Yes, I know some UK maps that are already planned for FS19 from various mod people. A perfect example is Bullet Bill is looking to rebuild this map for FS19 from scratch. So not a convert, but an actual complete rebuild, which will be fantastic. Oh, so I'm making, yeah, I'm a fairly jolly person. Although my children are testing that this evening. Yeah. I only problem with the D1000 is collecting the bales afterwards. Yeah, because they're not quite standard size bales, so they don't UAL in the D1000. I haven't tried that out yet. I really need to. I kind of want to get it on here. I think it'd be a good baler for us to get on here next. So we might look at that, but we don't need a second baler at the moment. I think it's going to be probably about 11, 12 o'clock-ish in-game before we can actually get cutting this field again. We do seem to be having a little bit more straw in the middle of the field, which is good. But it's not great because this is a minute amount of straw. Yeah, here's where I knew CD models and 4D modding were working on an auto loading UAL setup for it. So there we go. Hello, Beep Gaming. Welcome along. Ah, there we go. What is that image? Okay. Oh, so everybody is nice and excited for FS19. I am too. It's gonna be fantastic by the looks of it. And I'm looking forward to trying out all the digital stuff. It did, Jesse's. So right at the end of yesterday's stream, it rained. Oh, sorry, yesterday's stream, Sunday's stream, it rained. And in all honesty, I was a fool. I should have not harvested this field. I should have harvested the one that wasn't going to drop straw, with knowing that the rain was coming. Where's my John Deere? I do not have one at the moment. Not on this map. We do not have a John Deere at the moment because we cannot afford them. And had I known that the John Deere was going to be in Farm Sim 19, I'd have probably grabbed one when we started this series, or grabbed one last week, because of course we got the T-Dub instead. Oh, there we go. Bad. We don't have the money, Rob. We don't have the money. Yeah, I can't believe how much it's decimated our straw on this field. I mean, it is probably a tenth of the bales we're going to get off this field, which is all sorts of depressing, to the point where I didn't even notice I was missing a row there. You know, it's that bad. As I said, it's almost not worth doing this, but we'll get a few bales off it, not many. We'll get these up. We'll get our T-Dub. And then we will get doing... yeah, it's gonna be 11, 12 o'clock. Thank you for subscribing, ITZ Cameron. Welcome to the VFN. Is this the only straw field? Yes, it is our only remaining straw field. We have done 2 smaller fields of straw, so we're not at a complete loss, but I think we are going to have to buy some bales to get through winter. This was our big straw field. This was the one where we were going to do all of our straw and be sorted for our animals for the rest of the year, and now we're not. It is something of a disaster. So yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing, I think, is the best thing. It is very disappointing to not be getting off this field what we hope. Fortunately, we have got a lot of barley off this field. So I am driving the Case 5150 from the Modern Classics DLC. In fact, let's see if we can't get ourselves a sweet shop. There we go. See, when it starts beeping, even with the beep adjustment mod, it still takes forever. Yes, this is exactly what I meant by don't leave straw on the ground when it rains. I would set the rule that we can't bale when the the wet crop icon is on, but considering the considering what happens if we leave the straw out, I don't think I need to add that rule. I think we get penalised enough when it rains and we leave straw on the field. So that's fine. Oh, we've got more than 6 bales off here though. So that's actually, it's not too bad. It's nowhere near good, but it's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. What would I do if someone gave me £1 million? What, as a donation on a stream, Ninja's Best Mate? I'd probably faint for a start. I'd then check it was real. Because, yeah, that happened. I've seen that happen to streamers. I've seen streamers get given 1,000, 5,000, that kind of thing. Go mad on stream, and then get a chargeback afterwards. And, yeah. It's a really nasty thing to do. Me survive that. I haven't done my setup yet. So, yeah, to me that is a really horrible thing to do. You know, massively scummy. But if someone gave me £1 million, I would be doing a happy dance for a very long time. Especially once I'd confirmed it was real. But yeah, I mean, if somebody did, let's face it, if somebody ever did go and give a huge amount of money to me on stream, I am going to break down. I am going to go, oh my god, I'm so thankful, oh my god. Yeah, if so that is likely to happen. But until it's there, until it's done and dusted and confirmed, I'm not going to be massively, well, yeah, I'll be celebrating, but I should point out, I say that, I don't expect any of those scenarios to ever happen to me. Yeah. Tell you what 1 million would mean. 1 million would mean I'd stream more. Because I'd have the setup to do it and we wouldn't need to work. So, yeah, I'd stream more. And have a really nice setup to do it on as well. Oh, we're going to get another bale off here, which is good. And this isn't doing too badly. 97, 98, 99. Ah. I had to put this little bit off to the side. There we go. At 6,000 subs, will I set up? That depends. 6,000 subs is looking at being early next week. I can't see me having my office in a state where I can do a setup video by next week. I think what I'm going to say at the moment is I'm going to hold off the setup until saying I'm going to do a setup video at X subs until I've got myself sorted in my study and set up in a position where I can do it, and then I'll say, right, at X subs I will do it. Welcome back, Michael. Have you changed your name back? What type of trucks do I want in FS19? That's a good question. Do you mean trucks as in cars or trucks as in lorries? Because I'm actually the lorries we have in game are actually quite good, I think. What I'd like to see car-wise, I would love to see an approximation of a Land Rover. I don't think you're going to get a Land Rover in FS. I don't think they're going to go for the license for that, especially with what Land Rover has become the last few years. But yeah, I would like to see something that approximates a Land Rover. That would be quite cool. Although there are some very nice landy mods that people are working on at the moment. I think some of those will come out in FS19 and put my one to shame. I think they will. There are some beautiful ones, and if me creating mine has spurred people on to do their own, that's fantastic. And if it hasn't, and they just want to do their own, that is also fantastic. Lorries. So lorries. As I said, I'm not. My favourite lorry in Farm Sim is the Tatra, and as long as the Tatra's still there, I'm quite happy, to be honest. Is mine getting converted? Yes. One of the first things I will be doing is converting my my Landy over to FS19. I will probably do that, hopefully in the next week, as long as it doesn't cause me too many issues. Right, I think that is our last bale. Oh, no, here we go. There's a little bit here as well. Right, we still have wetness. So, I'm going to park this here. We need... Oh! We have a tractor in the wrong place. Oh yes, that's the Case Maxim. That's the Case Maxim out of the Modern Classics DLC, Sam. And welcome along. There we go. It's 19 coming out in October, which is pretty much what we expected. A convertible Landy. Right. We're going to take our T-dub for this. The only reason we're driving the T-dub is to drive down to the cows so that we can follow me the Massey back. The alternative is to walk down there, which is a bit far. We don't have a car on here yet. We don't have enough money to get the Land Rover, and it's fairly low on our priority list. BF has... Why are you... Tom Thumb! When will the mods get... we don't know yet. Summer Farm Estates. No, walking takes too long. Exactly, which is why we are taking the TW25. Which is pretty good. I love this. So Matt XJS's T-dubs are my favourite mods in FS17. I'm hoping they get converted over to 19 fairly quickly. Because I would love to see them in 19. First series where... This is the first series where I haven't used Landy. For a while, yeah. Hello, Blue Ninja Monkey. Welcome along. Okay, 36.50 when I have enough money. I'm not sure I have a 36.50 mod. Might have to look at it. Yes, George Sanders has a TW25 in real life. My dad had a TW25 in real life. I have driven one of these tractors, which is quite cool. It's very cool to be driving this around this map. Because this map reminds me of my dad's. It's not my dad's farm, as somebody suggested last time. but it does remind me of my dad's farm a lot. So, right, while we're down here, let's park the T-double up. There we go. I had a quick go with the contractors mod yesterday, because we're using that quite extensively on the new series. And, yeah, it's a cool mod. It's very nice. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do last live stream and haven't. I want to raise this piece of ground because it doesn't work as it stands. Because you do that, you get stuck underneath that that collision. I need to sort out my reversing and so, 'cause it keeps dropping the rear way. I don't think so far, McLean. Two reasons. I keep seeing people refer to it as a third-party DLC. In my opinion, it's not a third-party DLC, only because Giants released it. Yes, it's built by a third-party modder, but it's not a third-party DLC in the same way as the Straw mod is. So, yeah. I see why people call it that, but I would say if Giants want to get Matt's stuff in 19, they could, because he released his stuff with them. I can't alter the controls from here. The crowd's trough. Yes, so I'll show you guys what the problem is here. So the ground drops here, and you can see it drop away from here. If I bring up the overlay, you can see this red line going up here. That's a collision. And what happens is you can see that the ground drops below the collision. So that's why the bucket keeps getting stuck under it. And that's the change I need to make to the map. Because that just doesn't work. What brands do I think will be in John Deere? Well, confirmed today were Case, New Holland, the Atco brands, so Massey Ferguson, Fendt, Challenger, and Vultra. I thought I'd... Oh, no, I did do follow me. Right. Oh, actually, no, we don't want to do that because we don't want the weight. We do want the weight. We don't want the... we don't want the bucket, we want the bale spike. Yeah, Vultra is in there. Trying to think what else was confirmed today. There were several big brands that were confirmed today. There was one equipment brand as well, which I can't remember which one it was. Hey, Dal, welcome along. Right, there we go. We've still got the wet crop. It did rain for quite a while. Which is annoying because we need to get started on field 9. I think we're going to have to hire a second combine. That's expensive though. But we are running out of time to get everything done. We've got 3 days. And we needed to kind of knock field 9 out today. And we're not going to be able to. Crone, yes. Thank you, Blaz. Crone was confirmed today. Do I think there'll be smaller John Deere tractors? Hopefully. One thing Farm Sim does need, especially with the number of smaller maps that get released, is some smaller equipment. Come on, out you come. There we go. I've left his spike in the wrong place, but never mind. Hello, Joshua Riley. Welcome along. Have I used the contractor mod? Yes, I've dipped into the contractor mod. I think it's fantastic. I think for what I do, for my setup on roleplay, I think it's going to be fantastic. Roleplay, it's going to allow you to do multi-character roleplays, which is fantastic. Do I think the Big M will be in the base game? I don't know. To be honest, it could do with it. I think it could do with a nice big mower like that. Whether it's actually in it, I don't know. Do I know John Saunders? I don't. I know of his channel. I've watched a few of his videos. Yeah, we might have to slightly extend this this live stream, I think, in order to actually get as far as we need to get tonight. I'm calling it now. I think we're going to have to go till 10:30 because otherwise, I think we're not going to get everything in. We're not going to get all of the jobs done. So yeah, I don't think we can go beyond 10:30 because I think we're going to run out of daylight by that point. Where is my Massey? Oh, cool. Thank you, Simulation for the Nation. Hello, GH Tractor Vlogs. Welcome along. Is Class one of them? What a what? Oh, God. Now we are almost walking all the way back. But I think he's had an accident with a car coming too fast out of that that gateway, out of that junction. I think he's whipped round and gone into the spike. No. Right, let's put that in the right place. Oh, man. At least the bison as well. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Tom Thumb. We can lease a cheap combine. That's a very good idea. I think we'll get these bales collected, and then we'll go and lease a cheap combine. No, Massey's alright for fuel at the moment. We don't want to spend money unless we have to. Right, let's get these back into the yard. Do I think Ford will be one of the cars? I would like Ford to be one of the cars, but Giants don't tend to lease brands or get brands details for vehicles. Like that. Ah, cool, Owen. Right, there we go. Take the Massey down to the field. And yeah, we'll get the T-dub started on the cultivating as soon as the wetness disappears. We will get the case doing some we'll get the case doing some seeding, and then that just leaves us with the Massey here and the 7810, which would be fantastic. 3 John Deeres, 2 T6s, and 1 of the Verge Cutter. Cool. Right, we are going to have to drop the baler off, I think, and go and get the bale trailer with this. Same harvest in the Modern Classics. That one over there, the TX34. Awesome. Yeah, I think we'll go and lease a cheap combine. That is a very good idea. That's the thing, Farm Sim Lord. I don't know a lot about that side of farming, so I don't know how realistic or unrealistic that is. Tedding, I would like to see that when you ted, the hay takes a little while to turn. That would be quite cool. Oh yeah, Class will be in the game. That Northern State, that has naught to do with it. What convinces me Class will be in the game, more than anything, is the fact that a year ago Class said they'll be in the game. And at the moment, the only... and then at the time it was possible whether it would be a DLC or whether it would be a... or whether it be FS19, and all the DLCs have come and gone. So yeah, I think Class are going to be in FS19. I'm convinced at this point that Class are going to be in FS19. And my surprise at John Deere today, more than anything, was that I was expecting a Class tractor in that bar. I absolutely expected a Class tractor in that bar. Hello, Shane O'Connell. Welcome along. Right, there we go. Trailer here. Let's get these bales collected up. Yeah, Thornton's Class banners are a little bit of an oddity. My face with the picture. Yeah, it was. As I said, it even attracted Daggerwin's attention. I've never had him comment on one of my videos before. I must have looked. I looked a right picture. I did nearly swear, because for me that was about as unexpected as it could get. I had convinced myself that that John Deere was not going to be in FS19. Absolutely thought it was impossible. That might be too far. I think that's a good place. No, that's nowhere near a good place. This is the issue with this. Depth perception in Farm Sim. Oh. No, that's going to slide off before I can get it down. There we go. Hello, Matt F Simulation. Welcome along. Hello again, James Adams Phillips. Welcome along. That's John. Exactly. That's. I nearly put that in the title of today's stream, but then of course I realised I don't have a John Deere in this stream, so may have to do it when the new series, because the new series is going to have several John Deeres in it. Okay, I see Lance. Hey, Lancey boy, welcome along. To be a little bit more deliberate with my use of my gear lever. And I'm going to have to rework it, because the way I've got it set up at the moment doesn't work. It just causes me all sorts of issues. Wait. What's my name? There is an entire live stream dedicated to that. Whenever anybody asks that question, that is my response. Go check out that live stream. Otherwise, my name is Virtual Farmer. Welcome along. I love Forza, it's great. I love the new trailer. I know nothing about Forza. I have never played it. I am considering maybe trying to do some Let's Plays and things of other games alongside Farm Sim. Yep. I think it's going to be... I think what you'll find is Farm Sim will mainly have the R series. Although, having said that, we did get some older tractors, of course, to start at the start of 17. So, yeah, maybe, just maybe, we might get some older Deeres. Or we'll get some older Massies, is the other thing. baby Massey's turn to have that. Is my name Victor Von Farmer? That's really cool, Shane O'Connell. I will have to use that in a row. Oh, Altenstein. I should have done Altenstein and called him Victor Von Farmer. That would have been awesome. We did have Virgil. Virgil Farmer farmed Pemberland. How's that? Again, not far enough along. There we go. Yeah, 7810 would be awesome, but only if it's got a Ford badge on it. Ah, this is why I need to redo these controls, because I keep catching the rear lower one. Wow, it's nearly 1 in the afternoon in game. We're an hour into the stream, and it's still wet. No, 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 no! Don't roll up. Damn bale physics. Obviously, there's some good. Right, let's see if we can't target this. It's not bad. Been better if it had been straight on. Yeah, we have plenty of JD 7810 mods. That must have been a hell of a rain shower the previous day, because this is taking forever to dry out. Not that I'm complaining too much, because we are getting this job done. But, yeah, we are going to have to hire another combine, because we are just not going to get this job done otherwise. Oh. Right, we've got one over there. We've got one there. We got any more down this end of the field? Yeah, we've got one there. Okay, I think we may only have 3 bales left. What setup am I using? So I have a G29 steering wheel. Yeah, be more deliberate in my maneuverings. G29 steering wheel with shifter. Soil compaction mod. No, I haven't. I think I'm going to switch it back to my old settings and then maybe add onto the joystick the lower and lowering and hiring of the implements, I think. Still just trying to find the best combination of setup. Go. Oh, would you stay up? Do a conventional baler and accumulator for FS19. Yeah, because conventional balers like the Welga are still sold. Do you have G29? No, I don't have the Logitech side panel. Thank you for following Coldborough. Welcome to the BFN. 6 more likes to 50. Let's hit 50 likes, guys. 58 people in here at the moment. Hit that like button. Right. There we go. Should only have 1 more bale, and then actually that has worked out well in one way for us, in that we have a full bale trailer, so we do have a decent number of bales kicking about with this. It would have been nice. We would have had at least another bale trailer full, I think, had we not lost so many bales to the rain. That's rubbish. How do I control the front loader? Oh, with a, I have an Extreme 3D Pro joystick. Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. That I use to control the front loader. Gives me about the same amount of stuff to use as the Logitech side panel. Or the SideTech side panel. But costs about, about half the price. Hello, Kyle. Well, thank you for joining us. I seem to have a fairly good worldwide appeal, which is quite nice. Hi, Tyke. Welcome along. Did I get it right first time this time? Right, there we go, and there we are. I think this is our last bale. Oh, and we can harvest again. So let's get this loaded up. And then we can get our combine going and just finish this field off. And, oh, we should get another bale off here as well. So we'll load this in such a way that we can get this last bale onto the thing once we've done it. But yes, we are in a position where we can harvest again. Yes! We're going to need to get our 7810 as well. So we're going to have all our equipment on this field. And then once we've done that, we will go and... oh. Right, let's park this here. What mic have I got? It was... my mic cost £20 off Amazon, I think. And has just done me massively well. I think eventually I will probably get something like a Blue Yeti. But I've not felt the need yet. It's not something I need to do at the moment. So right, let's start her up. And away we go. Do you think the SideTech wheel pedal and size panel is a good idea to buy? I would buy, wheel-wise, I would buy the G29 over the SideTech Farm Sim wheel. The side panel, from what I hear, is fantastic. But to be perfectly honest, as I said, I have an Extreme 3D Pro joystick. It's got 6 extra buttons on it, plus a load of buttons on the actual joystick itself. To be honest, at, as I said, half the price, I would get the G20. I would get the G29 with the joystick. Oh, thank you, Michael. Yeah, it most of the time it is. I have a little bit of a dodgy box that it's connected to at the moment. I think I'm going to have to replace that soon. But yeah, in general, all seems good. I think I've got my my auger out. No, I set up my, other than my computer, which I already had, I set myself up on YouTube for £40, I think it was, for my mic and my mic stand and everything like that. Wasn't a lot. That's alright, Alexander. Welcome back. Yeah, we're not getting a huge amount off this. This is what was annoying about the end of this field, is that we did not have much crop to still pick up at the end of last stream. I should have done what I was considering doing. Hello, Ralph Laurie. Welcome back. No, come on. Yeah, I'm going to redo this. I'm going to put the lower and raise on my joystick, I think. We might do that in a minute, to be honest. Okay, ITZ. Catch in a minute. Right. Okay. I'm going to take this up to the top of the field so we have less... Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the spout in, actually, and we will head back to the main yard. Hey, Ninja's best mate. Setup tour. I will do a setup tour at some point, but if I did a setup tour now, not be good. I need to clear this place out of it first. Right, there we go. What we're going to do is we're just going to plonk this here. Put the spout out. Like so. Grab our 7810. And then we can empty this, and we can go and empty this. We can bail up that last little bit and get things moving again, because we really need to get things moving. Right. Oh, no. Okay, so while we go and tip this, we need to get one good. Is my room big? My room's not huge. It's just very messy at the moment. There we go. Right, so which we want to send the vehicle AI around that way. Get it started harvesting this field. There we go. So that's off now. Place timeout YouTube. That's not funny. Have I haven't. Yeah. I will do. I do need to keep going through my series, putting up the mods for all of them. The next trailer you get would be the black chassis one in the Griffiths. Oh yeah, I know the one you mean. I really like these though. These Marstons. I'd be tempted to get another Marston trailer. We don't need a second trailer at the moment. Right, so I'm going to be doing a bit of karting today with this. We are going to go and get a second combine in a moment. For now, I'm going to leave that. We'll turn that off and leave that there. Hello again, Ralph. Auger in for the first headland. Exactly. We've got to keep an eye out because we don't want the combine going round for a second headland with the auger in. It will give us problems. We've got to keep an eye on it as well because we want to make sure that it doesn't get full. Because if it gets full, that's going to give us a problem emptying it. I don't really want to... Oh, no. Let's drop the trailer off because we've got to get the baler back on. We can go and put the baler away after this. And then come on. Oh, yeah. I've really got to sort out these controls. Indeed. John Deere in... where did I go before? I didn't go anywhere. I also just disconnected my front weight. I didn't connect up to my... Ugh. Really is one of those streams. There we go. Let's go reconnect to our front weight. I think this front weight might be slightly too big for what we have on this tractor. There we go. What does it show? It's crop type. That is game extension. Is what that one is, Alexander. Turn it on. It's already dropped down. Cool. Now we may get one, possibly two more bales out of this. We are obviously filling a lot quicker here. Yeah, I think we're only going to get one, but we will definitely get one, which is good. If we do by some miracle get two bales out of this. See, that is how quickly we should have been filling with the straw around here. Later, Ninja's best mate. I want to go back to PC. There we are. Oh wow! The amount of bales we'd have gotten out of this field had we done this in the right order would have been huge. I mean, we would have actually been able to sell some bales. I think, as it is, we probably actually do have enough bales to get our cows through winter. But it's yeah, it's depressing that we got like such a small number. Nightbot is an automated moderator. Ralph. There we go. Hello, Rory O'Neill 77. Welcome along. So yeah, we'd have got a lot of bales off this field. Oh, right, let's go put this away anyway. STFN was here, yes. I think what we're going to do is probably empty the combine for the first time. Where's he got to? He is coming along the back. Okay, so he's going to make at least one round without needing to empty. That's good. That's the nice thing about canola. It does take slightly longer for it to fill up. Is he editing in lurk mode? Put our baler back in here. Baler is done until we do... Well, we've got to do some hay. That's the other thing. We've got to do some grass work. That's why we... actually, that's why we started talking about getting the T-dub and getting that working. Because we do need to get some hay work done as well. Right, we're going to take this back to the field, get the bales off it. I'm not going to worry about unloading the bales now until we absolutely... Well, we're going to have some time when we can't do harvest and stuff because it's wet, because the wet crop stuff is on. That is going to be a perfect time for us to unload bales. So, yeah. Awesome, Ralph. Am I leasing a combine? Yes, we are going to lease a combine in a moment. We had to take a tractor down there to do it. So I'm just working out which tractor. Probably, judging by the fact we want to get everything running, going to be the Massey. I think we'll take the Massey down there to get the new combine. Okay, later, Summer Farm Estates. Yeah, we're gonna... We might get a cheap Massey combine. We're gonna basically lease the cheapest combine we can because the possibility is that it's gonna send us into... negative numbers. Which we can hire stuff and send ourselves into negative numbers, but, yeah. We can't hire stuff when we're in negative numbers. Oh, it's not very securely on that at all. Oh. Partly because I keep trying to go to my old setting for reverse. Right. There we go. So we'll put this into... follow me. Let's see, I had to cancel all my sponsors. Oh dear, Michael. Well, fortunately, I think... Oh, no, not this month. Right. Did we put this on follow me? Yes, we did. Good. Let's get this back up to the farm. Our TX34 thinks it's finished, so that's not a good thing. Which begs the question, how has the hired worker mucked up? Oh, come on. We're struggling up this hill. This is quite a big load we've got on the back of this. But yeah, we'll go put it in the shed, get out of the way and deal with it later. He is down the bottom there. Why is he down the bottom there? Okay, I cannot have my combine. I think what must happen is he's hit a patch that is... that is one of those bits where it's... Oh, I guess he's got stuck. Is what this is. Yeah, he's in a patch. He's in a patch where it hasn't seeded. He's in a wet hole. And doesn't quite know what to do in it. Which is the downside of the AI. If it runs into any problems at all, it just stops. Save £600 for a gaming PC. Wow. Yeah. Start it up. Get it past the problem patch. Excellent, and away we go again. That is at 50% full, that's good. He's going at 6, I think we can run faster than that. Yeah, we can. Some good Pepsi Max. Right, so with this doing that, I need the map up because I want to see where everything is. Let's go put these bales into the shed. And then we will take the... and then we'll get the T-Dub doing its job. We'll get the little Massey doing... we'll go take the little Massey down to the shop in a minute. Doing slow... Cool. Right. Park this in the shed, and therefore we won't lose any of these bales because they'll be undercover. Because we do have our biggest problem is that we have a lot of rain for the next few days, so we want to try and avoid that. Right, so next job is our seeder. We need to get our seeder running. Because we need everything that we're not putting winter crops into, we need to get oilseed radish into. Increase our yield a lot by doing this. Right, we have canola in here at the moment. Soybeans, oilseed radish, there we go. Later, GD. combine has got up to the top here, so yeah, you are going the wrong way. Right, I am going to just continue, just sort of square this bit off because he has gone the wrong way a bit. But that's fine. Oh, wow, he went a long way out on this end. There we go. Right, so we need to alter the hired worker to go around the other way. What we want to do is get him so he doesn't wait during offloading. Or she, of course. Go and empty it now, and that way that is done. Can you tell I've done this in real life? Should have got him to stop. Oh. I'm making a real hash of that. Real hash. Where did I get the 7810? This is off, I got off Facebook. It's a modification. Later, Tig. Right, reverse up. Get out of his way. God, that is... You know what I was saying, GD, about it being harder in real life in your stream the other day? No, it's harder in game. Definitely harder to do that in game. Wow. Still, that'll be fine. So we're gonna go for about another hour. Hopefully we can knock a sizable chunk of this field out. Later, Don Loncon. Also, hopefully be able to get some seeding and some cultivating going. I think I'm going to put the winter wheat in with the corn. In where the corn is at the moment. Night, Blaz. Catch you later. There we go. Oh, so close. Right, so we can go and drop this bag back. Really not much left in it. And drop this off. There we go. We're ready to... First thing I'm going to do at the end of the stream is go and sort out this this issue with my controls. Right, field 4 first. Oh, stop dropping it. There we go. Right, we should already have, with any luck, a seeding setup set up for this field, unless we did it ourselves. Let's have a look. What do we have saved? We are on field 4. We don't have field 4 planting. Okay. So I want to end up down here. About here-ish. Field 4, 4 meters, starting location, current vehicle, 3 headlands. Run it. Cool. There we go. Ah. There we go. Right. That's that off. Then we need to get the TW35 going. Our combine is up to 50%, so that's good. But let's get our TW25 on its first job. Left all the lights on it. What am I planting? Oilseed radish. So that field will be planted with something else come the spring. Probably corn, I think. But we're putting OSR in it, oilseed radish in it at the moment as a cover crop that we will then do next year. Yes, riding JNLM. It was in Giant's press release. Yeah, horses will be used for riding. Oh, we are 4 off our sub goal. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can hit our sub goal tonight. That would be awesome. Right, do we have a course set up for this already? We might. Field 7 plough. No, we don't. Okay. So, what is going on there? Oh, right. Yeah. We won't do that. We are on field 7. We want to end up back here. Ideally, nose pointing out of the field. So let's go here. Dare I spot anything? Not really. The trouble is, thank you for subscribing, Dan Realistic Gaming. Welcome to the BFN. The thing is that it's a CGI trailer, so everything is a little bit of guesswork. Hello, CD models. Welcome along. 3 headlands. Yeah, good. What does that give us? Oh, no, that's wrong. That first. There we go. That's what I want. Brings us nicely back up to this corner and starts us off over there. Hide that. And close that. And away the T-Dub goes. Good. Right, so we're actually getting somewhere now. Our combine is 81%. Right, so we're going to go empty it. Whew, lots of running around, lots of getting hired workers to do stuff at the moment. I think there'll be a John to about. Thank you, Chandlers. Very good. We might actually, do you know what? I don't think I'm going to go and hire a combine. We have 50 minutes. We are already on the 3rd headland. And I think we might as well just save the money. Save the money. We'll get this, once we've got this tractor full, we'll course play the tractor. We're going to do this externally this time. It's easier to line it up. There we go. Plus it looks cool. Okay, Michael, see you in a moment. And we empty before the corner. No, I don't think so. Although, see, the hired workers do the headlands quite well. There we are. So that is that done. We won't need to empty again until he gets around to here. So we are gonna we're gonna take this back to the proper setup. Absolutely. But this is the setup that my dad had. This is the setup that I carted with. Just about. Give or take a 7610. Yeah, fantastic setup this. Right, I think we will head out of here. No, we're good. We'll park this up here. This will be where we want to empty because we want to come up for the 4th one. Oh, right. Actually, that's only pretty good. About the cows. Cool, thank you, Paul. Yeah. It's only a minor tweak to the map, but it is one I need to do. So this setup you were knocking down gate posts. Yes, this is exactly the setup I was knocking down gate posts with in my youth. Right, we are mostly automated at the moment, which is good. So we'll take control of the combine in a minute. Let's get this. There we go. I am tempted by another combine. But it's gonna actually, let's have a look at how much it'll cost us before we drive all the way down there. Just park the Massey out the way. So another combine going for cheapness. The 4,840 plus a header. Is there a cheaper combine? 4,047 for the 208. The 208 has a 6... Oh, wow, that has a bigger capacity. A much bigger capacity. So, yeah, and then there's the case, which, yeah, costs 12,000 to lease. So, we would be leasing the Massey if we did. That would be 4,800, so nearly £5,000, plus its header. Which is, when I find it, there we go. Okay, so we could hire the Massey and get stuff done a bit quicker. The TW25 is slipping. I'm guessing that is on the tree in the middle of the field. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Why is it? Struggling. There we go. It's going to struggle a little bit, but yeah, that's a bit odd. What? Hang on. Your yeah, everybody's local pound work could be closing. I redo this course because that is wrong. Let's lift that. Drop it down slightly. Right. No. Ah! There we go. Okay, that. Of course. Right, let's see what our settings are. Do we have an offset at all? Nope, no offsets at all. So that's a bit weird. That was. Never mind. Good night, Model Farmer 12. Catch you later. Yeah, don't quite know why that was having a problem then. Alright, our combine is at 66%. That's good. What do I want to see in FS19? IC control is the big thing that I would now quite like to see in FS19. They're good, Michael. They were not particularly wanting to go to bed. Right, that is going to cover the stuff that's missed, which is brilliant. It's class measure. Yep, pretty much. Or reinvent itself slightly differently. Where's our combine got to? That's odd. Where's the combine? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Right. Through the hedge, we'll get the Maxim onto the next field. It still has a lot of stuff left. So that's good. Oh. Driver. Clear. Right, and we want to do the same on field 5. Better AI. Yeah, better AI works would be good. The downside to that is you're likely to have a while before the AI helper or courseplay are ready for FS19. Which to me are massively indispensable mods. Right. Let's have a look at this. Cool, we're starting from the bottom end over here. Thank you, Jeremy Kennedy. You're the first person to notice this shirt tonight. I've been fiddling about with my camera today, so it actually shows. As you can see my steering knob now, actually. As well is the other thing. Oh no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Stop driver, there we go. I can now wear my my VF t-shirt actually, and you guys would see it. Later, Jeremy Kennedy. Yeah, so I was fiddling about with the zoom and everything on my camera, so I need to readjust it a little bit again because it's slightly off to the side. Oh, Helper C has a full grain tank. That's not good. That means that they are up to... Yeah, it's up to the corner. So we are going to take control of the combine now. Jump through the hedge. Yeah. And we're going to set up course play for the tractor quickly. Ooh. We've done our 4 headlands. We've got the headlands out on the field. The thing we have is that we're going to need the combine to do the corn. But we're not going to need the combine to do the sugar beet. We're going to have to hire a sugar beet harvester. So before I do this, hired worker off. Now, while it'll delay us a minute, I do want to get courseplay running on here. Hello, D. Coleman 88. Cool, I've got to, yeah, I need to record tomorrow's episode yet. It's been a little bit of a late one for me again, but we are back on Ballincraig Estates tomorrow. Eddie is, what's Eddie doing tomorrow? I think Eddie is doing some more brass work tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Right, okay. Up. Start course recording. We're going to have to go and sort out the TW25 in a moment. Hello, Aaron Canning. Welcome along. This version of Coldborough is actually much, much more friendly to courseplay. There we go. You can actually turn in that space there, which in the FS15 version you very much couldn't. Right, and we want to save that F9 grain carton. Cool. Right, and drive course combine is on field 9, and we are going to take control of it. I do have quite a bit of field to go. But we should be alright. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to save myself the cost, because we have got a layout for some other stuff. Thank you for following Bukowski Andemum. Ooh, wow. Twitch chat is quiet. Yes, it is. Right, so we have... Oh, the TW25 is slipping. We have to go and deal with that actually before we do our cutting. Annoyingly enough. Yeah, the TW is in a tree. Specifically, the tree. The only tree. Right, we'll get it past this. Oh, I know why. It's because I haven't done Avoid Islands. That's why. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to make this easier on myself. Because otherwise we're just going to be pulling out of the tree more often than... anything. So we're going to clear this course. We're going to regenerate it again. Field 7. Right, that should avoid it now. To the point where this should be. Okay, what's going on there? Let's have a look at this. Okay, yeah. Right, that should now avoid the tree. Cool, right. Because of the way it's named, it's... I think the T-dubs were 4,000. I think it might have something to do with the script. I'd need to check it, but yeah, it's a misnaming in the script. Conceivably. I don't know that for sure. Chat is busier on YouTube. It's mainly because I have a lot more subscribers on YouTube than I do on Twitch. We want to come in here like this. This is the way. Wow, the field is actually there, I think. Which way is that field? It's like there. This is not the straightest cut ever. We'll have to clear this up later. You Nightbot bros. Nice, Michael. yeah, I'll be around on Discord later. Simulation for the Nation. If you haven't subscribed to Simulation for the Nation, go check his channel out. Awesome YouTuber who is also, of course, doing a series with me every weekend. Yeah, definitely want to have a chat with you later, SFTM. Right, we are 37% full, so that is cool. That's okay. If I centered my my thing every time, it might actually be better. But we'll see. Oh, just a little bit. I knew I was waiting for that last sub to get the goal. Oh, we are only one short of the goal. That's awesome. Yeah, if you are here and have yet to subscribe, please do. If we can get half of this field out to 3/4 of this field out today, I'll be happy. It is going to still be tight, and but we're not having to do lots of work with other stuff. And we do kind of have the time. It's more the time to get things like the OSR in, and the fact that we want to put the winter wheat in field 2 as well. We're only going to have very limited time to do that. So and we can't seed during the rain. What time am I finishing it tonight? I am going to probably go until 10:30 because we do have to get on with this field, and it's not yet where we're in a position that it's getting dark. So we'll probably go. Looks like we're going to go until it gets dark in game tonight. I don't think it's going to be very kind to us otherwise. So yeah, getting a second harvester at the moment wouldn't be a huge help to us. I think our last day, that's the thing, our last day we are going to be trying to do a lot at once. It's going to be quite an interesting day, I think. We've got to do some silage is the thing. Yeah, and we've got all of the mowing stuff to do as well. Because we need to get the silage in. Which at the moment is just going to be hell. We just don't have the time. We are swiftly running out of time. 7810 is on its way. He seems to be avoiding the crop today, actually. What we'll probably do is stop at the end. Maybe it's got something to do with the field definitions. That's a possibility. We'll stop and unload him. Unload into him. Yeah, FS19 is going to be awesome. Really is. I can't wait for it. And the screenshots, the in-game screenshots, just look amazing. Really do. The new shaders, the new shader setup is just, yeah, utterly astounding. We'll get this a little bit out. Right, we'll try and sort this issue out that we've got where we are definitely not aligned with how this is. No, actually, I take it back. We are aligned with how this is seeded at the moment. We seem to have sorted it out by mistake. Right, we need to get the case back. So let's go and sort that out. And actually, what we could do with is reloading the case up and maybe trying to get it to follow the T-dub. T-dub is quite a way ahead, so that might just work. If we can calculate it right. And the T-dub actually has a wider thing, so actually that will work. Oh, no, we need to stop course plate, clear the course, start the driver. Yep. Thank you for subscribing, Hammer Legend. Welcome to the VFM. Have you sent us over top of our sub goal? Okay, yeah, I need to sort out these controls. This was a nice idea. It doesn't quite work. Right, we have 77%. I'm going to reload this before we go and do field 7. Which means we'll park it just around the corner here. I had the wonderful idea that I would have to press down and to get it into reverse. Not the wisest idea I've had. But now as there is... the only video links for the end of the stream would be my my analysis of Farm Sim, of FS19. Michael. Because I wasn't able to get a video out today, so other than those two. Right, so this one is small. Yeah, we're heading for sunset at the moment. Ah, yeah, this reverse setup I've got does not work. Really doesn't work. All it's doing is annoying me because it keeps dropping the rear weight. There we go. I think what I will do is, yeah, I'll put them on the joystick, make it easier on myself. To have got embedded in the wall. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna have to buy some more seeds, I think, come the new year, but that's all right. We can stock up on seeds and things over the winter. That's the beauty of the jobs that we have to do during that time. Is that full? That's full. There we go. Right, we will leave this here with this. Yeah, sun is definitely getting low in the sky at the moment. So we need to get this sorted. There we go. We may not make it to 10:30 because if the sun sets... Right, we're going to do 4 headlands with this. So field 7... 4 headlands. Let's have a look. Where is it? Starting us. It is starting us where I hoped it would. Good. Oh, no, we got to redo that because we have not done the islands. There we go. And yeah, the T-dub is slightly wider than us. $60 likes, that's awesome. That's fantastic news. Yeah, so that is well within what the T-dub's doing, so that's all good. Let's go and knock out some more of Field 9. We need to knock out about half of Field 9 for me to be happy tonight. Which is achievable. It's very much an achievable goal. Right, let's see if we can't get this aligned right. Looking at this, that is the right alignment. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. There. Right. Oh, we have got the sun setting. I'm going to drive straight into the sunset. But yeah, we have got the sun setting, so no field work after sunset is going to become a thing very soon. And that's the problem we've got. We are absolutely running out of time. We end up with it that because the sun is setting, we can't do field work after dark. And we start ending up with slightly shorter streams because we can't. Because obviously we don't have anything we can do. Although we will be doing things like doing work with the animals. We can do after dark. But yeah. Actual field work, it becomes harder and harder at this point to do that. Which is why I wanted to get the drilling started now. Getting the drill started now means that those two tractors hopefully will be able to start work next time. But I'm noticing that we have rain forecast, so maybe no work will be able to done on the fields until they've dried out next time. Again, it's going to take halfway through the day to do that, and we're going to be all sorts of in trouble, I think. Last thing I want is crops going bad in the field, so we're going to have to use every moment that we can. Seems that in both spring and autumn we have been really hard pushed to get everything done. And we have been hit badly by the weather, admittedly. The weather has really played havoc with us in autumn. And then looking at the forecast, we've got rain tomorrow and we've got rain on the last day. How we're going to get all this work done, I do not know. I think we're going to end up losing a crop, which would be awful. Which would be so bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to... I'm going to probably have to do the silage while this field is still getting done. And we may yet have to hire a combine. Another combine. Possibly just to do the corn. Which in itself is annoying. but we are in a position where we are going to be hard pushed to get all this done now. Which is part of the fun of this experiment. You know, in real farming, you do get this issue. You do get this problem where if the weather is really bad, you may not get the crops out. You may find that you are in this situation where you cannot get the crops out, and you end up having to cultivate in a crop that's gone bad. So, yeah. But the sun has not set yet. It is not night time yet. We can still get as much of this field out as possible. We can get as much of field 7 planted and cultivated as possible. But it is going to be a tight one. It is going to be tough. And if we have rain overnight, it is going to be a problem, because obviously we're going to be stuck till midday again. But we do have bales to unload, so we do have that job to do next stream if necessary. We can be going down to the cows and unloading bales. Kind of what I wanted to do is a bit of a winter job, but yeah, it certainly is available. And we'll get this field of canola out. That will get done. Oh, not if the case slips like that. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. I know where it's stuck. Yeah, the bales are undercover, Bunny Warren. The trailer is undercover, so it can sit there until we're ready. Let's gonna hear that the 7810 is stuck, and that's gonna be an issue. Because having time out to fix Courseplay getting stuck is not really what we've got the time for at the moment. Cow trough edit. Yes, thank you, Paul. Oh. No, reverse. Because I've got to go and do it. Because I've got to get that moving. I'll run over here and get this round this tree. Half tempted to take this tree out. Go. Oh. There we go. That's running again. Front weight's down. No, that's just a very big front weight. It needs sorting. We are racing the light at the moment. Very much racing the light. Oh boy. But we should get half this field out today, which is good. I know, yeah. I think what we will do is we will go and hire a combine and get started on the corn tomorrow. As much as I don't want to do it, it's gonna be a necessity. Do I have a dog? No, I do. And why wouldn't you continue after the sun goes down? So in the real world, you don't, because quite often Well, lots of farms don't have the drying facilities for the moisture. For the moisture content. So that's why we're not... that's the reason for the rule. It also puts a limit on the live stream. So it means I just don't keep going and going and going. I actually have to finish the live stream because it's because we hit that barrier. We hit the point at which we cannot do any more work. Thank you very much, Blue Ninja Monkey. Yeah, we surpassed sub-goal. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I think on Friday's live stream we're gonna have less than 100 subs left till to 6K. Which would be awesome. He's still stuck in the hedge. We'll have to sort the 7810 out when we get down to the other end. Because, yeah, he's stuck in the hedgerow. I have to put the lights on. It's not night time yet. We do not have black sky. But we are not that far off it. Part of me hopes the 7810 sorts himself out, but I don't think it's going to. I think he's just stuck. Trouble with where he's stuck is that it could cause me a big issue, because I could end up destroying sugar beet. Sugar beet is ready to harvest, so we could go and get a sugar beet harvester next time. No, that's stuck on a tree. I get that job done as well. So yeah, lots we could be doing. Your dog's slightly blinded by the 7810 there. There we go. It is getting steadily darker. And we have 7 minutes left at most. Stop here and empty him so that he's got enough space to turn around. It is getting dark. We're going to knock this area out and then we're going to call it at that point, I think. Start collecting our tractors in. There we go. The sun is still there. The sun has not disappeared below the horizon yet. But, message in Discord. Cool. Yeah, I will probably try and get that sorted immediately. That way I won't forget it again. This is the first time we've butted it up against this rule, against the rule that we can't do field work after dark. It's yeah, it's a tough one, because you are right. Sometimes you would do things like harvesting a bit after dark. Yeah. once that sun disappears, that's it. We're going to start stopping all of our vehicles. I will not finish this field today. There's no hope of that. But we may get this bit knocked out. We may get this section of field knocked out. We are almost certainly going to have to hire a combine next time. But the good news about that is that it looks like it's going to rain overnight. So if it rains overnight, we are going to have to we're going to have time at the beginning of next stream to get set up with another combine. So we'll probably hire the Massey, put a little corn header on the front of it, and I think we may have to hire a small trailer as well. But we need to get the corn. We need to get the corn up, and need to get doing on that. We also need to get sugar beet up. So it'll be a toss up between the sugar beet and the corn as to which one we do first. The sugar beet. The trouble with the sugar beet, of course, the sugar beet takes a lot of time as well, and I kind of need to run the sugar beet harvester myself. So it may be a case we get the sugar beet up before we get the corn up. If that's the case, then the winter wheat will go in the field with the sugar beet in it. The light is dying. The light is fading. We have 3 more minutes because I am finishing at 10:30. Not sure we're going to get all of this out. We won't be too far off though. Right. Yeah, it's taking about a minute a strip at the moment. I think we're going to get 2 more strips done, and then that is where I'm going to call it. Wow. it is getting dark now. We are swiftly losing the light. Considering this is actually, if you were to assign months to this, you are talking about harvesting canola in October. So yeah. And on Friday we're essentially harvesting canola in November. The timings can be a little bit off, but this is why it's actually fairly accurate to when things are seeded. We want to get next year, when we get to spring next year, we want to get stuff seeded really early on. We want to be doing harvest in summer if we can. Right, that is stars. So this is our last run. It's not going to be a complete width. In fact, no, that is it. I'm calling that there. We shall park the combine up here. And turn it off. Nope, we do want to put that in, but yeah, we have stars out. That is as per the rules. It is dark. Oh, there we go. The sun has completely disappeared. So I'm going to go and collect this. I'm going to stop my other course plays in a moment. Because, yeah, no field work after dark. And, yeah, so, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
was so bright, but it burned so soon. Now there's nothing left.